Alright, so here's the new Key West boat for us. It's a 2012 186 Sportsman. I think it's 18 feet 10 inches. Uh, the trailer, pretty standard, a single axle. One of the nice things, it has the electric jack, so it doesn't have to wear out your arm. But with this boat, it's relatively light, so I don't think it's really a big deal to begin with anyways. It comes with, as you can see, trolling motor. It's a Riptide, so it'll be helpful. And bimini top I've got up. Just picked this up yesterday, so just sort of putting things together, trying them out, testing things, see how they work, getting familiar with the boat and whatnot. So put brand new tires and wheels on yesterday. I know they're not probably the white wheels are probably what you're supposed to use in salt water, but in a pinch, that's all I had. The other ones were a little bit dry rotted, and with the number of miles I had to travel, I wanted a little bit more peace of mind to make sure I'd make it home. It's a Yamaha 115. You know, I think this has plenty of power. I did a little boat test before I picked it up to make sure everything worked, and with me and the other gentleman on the boat, you know, the 115 was plenty powerful. I mean, it got up to 40 miles an hour. I think there was 2 bars on the fuel tank. It showed on the dash. I'm about 240 pounds. I guess the other guy was probably about 160. But it got up to the plane in about 5 seconds, and like I said, we got up to 40 miles an hour, which I think is plenty fast. I guess the 150 would be helpful if you got a crew full of people on the deck, but otherwise, I think for 2 to 3 people, maybe even 4, you'd be fine. All right, so let's go ahead and get up there. So as you can see, you've got the rear seats here, and they come on and off. They just slide out, the rod holders, and you've got little 2 cup holders there. There's storage in behind. There's little flip containers. The batteries are not in either one of these. They're in actually the center console, so there's just storage back here. Inside here is the pump for the live well, and I'm not sure if it's the same pump for the raw water clean out. As you can see, there's also the fishing rod holders that are horizontally available to use. You've got the side bolsters and the gunnel. The seat flips back and forth, I guess it's front and back. Dash, pretty standard, nothing really unique. There weren't any electronics on this boat. So as far as I know, everything seems to work. We tested it, and I think there's a light bulb out down here, one of the courtesy lights. But otherwise, that's about it. Cooler in the front as well as the rear. You've got also some rod holders up here. I don't know if they're standard for this model or not. Your anchor in the top there, and that hatch in here. There's the life jackets, and these are self bailing, I guess is what it's called. Let's get up here, I guess. There's your anchor. And there's also the rope, I guess he used just for loading and unloading off the dock. Your pop-up cleats. Your marker lights on the front. Red and then green on the other side. But otherwise fairly standard, nothing really unique so much. I'll poke in here real quick so you guys can see that, see how much storage. So there's the trolling motors, the interstate one. I assume the one on the other side is the, hopefully you can see that, there's enough light. The one for the boat itself, and then there's a fire extinguisher, and then there's an inverter, it looks like, and the plug for it. is right here. I don't know if that was standard or maybe an add-on. I haven't seen any of the other models come with that, but this one did. So there's sort of the storage and the wires and whatnot. Overall, it's relatively low hours. I think there's 23, 24 hours on the whole unit, so it really wasn't used too much. So let me get out of here real quick. So that should work for what we're planning to use it for. Anyways, that's my short video on my boat. Like I said, just got it, so after I take it out a time or two, I'll probably do another video and make some changes, fish finder, GPS, things like that. But for today's purposes, this is how it sits, and hopefully I'll get some good use out of it. Alright, well, thanks for watching.